Hi there! So this is a response to Julia's challenge for us to pick our favorite physical possession that we couldn't live without, and this was actually pretty difficult for me because I have a lot of stuff, but I don't feel like I need any of it, besides like the basic things you need for life, but like a physical possession that you couldn't live without, or you just love. Like, you just have that physical greed for it. So I heard Michelle's was her car, and I was like, yeah, my car, that's gotta be it. And my car's name's Olaf, but I just don't feel like that's my favorite physical possession. I mean, it's a close second, but I don't feel like that's it. And I also thought about choosing one of my books, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, because it's my favorite book, and it would be something that I would always want to have, but I realized that having the physical copy of the book isn't what's important. It's being able to have access to the story. Like, one particular copy of it isn't important to me. It's the fact that the words exist somewhere out there and that they're in my head and that I know the story and what it means to me that is important. So I don't think that's really a physical thing. And also I thought about like my karyotype from SSEP, and I was like, that's important to me because it's that printout one, and I was like, well, I have all those genes and chromosomes inside of every cell of my body, so it's always kind of with me. So I thought maybe that was too abstract an idea to call a physical possession. So I finally decided that it would be my iPod, Alexander. And I got him a bit over a year ago for Christmas, and I chose this because it's the physical thing of this that I like. I like the fact that it's customized to me. It has all my apps, all my music, and I carry it everywhere because, whenever I have some downtimes, I just like to play some games or read or listen to music or whatever. And it sort of changed my life. It's my alarm now. It's just, I love it. And it has my name on the back. And it's the fact that even though tons of other iPods exist out there, that one's mine. And so, yeah, Alexander, I love him. So, I'm supposed to give you guys a challenge now, and after you've done Julia's, I challenge you to pick your favorite book and tell me why you love it, and when you first read it, and what it means to you, and etc., etc. And I realize this isn't a particularly interesting challenge maybe for you guys, but since I love books and I was thinking about books today, that's what I'm picking. And it may not even be that hard for you, but I'm gonna start off, like I said, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, aka Samuel Clemens, is my favorite book of all time. Well, I don't actually know that yet because it could change before, my life stuff, but I digress. Right now, it's my favorite book, and I read it sophomore year as part of my AP Lang class, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the story, the colloquial writing, and I know, Julia, you said you don't like this book, but I'm going to change your mind, or at least try to, in a video that further details why I love this book. But for now, it's just that I really connected with the story and the points that Mark Twain was making about the hypocrisy of the society at the time, because it's in the pre-war era, pre-Civil War era. And I love the way he wrote in that colloquial style, and it introduced me, more than the story, it introduced me to Mark Twain's writings, and it introduced me to all his other novels, all his short stories, and it's why I have his autobiography now, and I love Mark Twain so much. This book introduced me to the man who defined American literature, and the colloquial style that he wrote in just changed everything, and I just love this book so much. Everything about it I love. It's that book I can pick up anytime, and I can read any piece of it, and I love it. Oh, so I really want to know what your favorite book is, because you guys are all intelligent people, and I'm sure you have interesting insights into literature. So even though we're all science geeks. And I miss hearing things about you that you just discover about a person when you talk to them every day, and since we can't do that now, this is one way for me to find out more about you guys. So, bye! I love you!